Alright, hey guys, here with another Tap Titans 2 video. This is based on the first video, so if you haven't watched that, just watch my earliest upload relating to Tap Titans 2 where I explain how this cheat works as a whole. It's about 21 minutes, but it's really important you understand all of that. This video is only going to be about how I prep for tournaments, what to do in tournaments, etc, etc. So, the first thing you want to do is just reach your current max stage. So for me, that's about 20,000 something. I reached that before I started this video, so I wouldn't have to fast forward through it. So do that first. Then you're going to find that value in Game Guardian and save it like we talked about in the first video, and don't freeze it. So that's what I have here. I have the value pulled up. I haven't frozen it, and I'm just going to leave it like that. So that value is saved now. When I prestige or do anything, that value is dynamic. It'll just change. That's it. Now we're going to prestige. When I prestige to join the tournament, I like to show you guys all the proofs, so you know that this is all legit, this all makes sense, but I can't show you the actual tournament because it would show you my tournament code. So yeah, I'm basically just going to have to hide that just so I don't get banned, guys, because I do play this game. So right now, there, now everything's blocked. All I'm doing right now is I'm pressing the X in the top right that you saw just a few seconds earlier. Then I'm pressing my tournament icon, and I'm pressing join, and I'm pressing prestige. That's it, guys. Everything you would do. And I have now joined the tournament. Oh man, 1.5 hours left. So I joined a pretty. I'm in an active tournament. And I am at stage 18,000 something. So now we've prestige, we've joined the tournament. Now we're going to climb back up to that same max stage that we were just at. For me, that was about 20,000 something. Again, I'm not going to show that to you just because porters aren't enabled for the first run of a tournament, so it'd make this video super long. You're just going to have to trust me. I mean, if you watched the first video and you've tried it, you know this whole thing works. Now you're just listening to me for advice on how to maximize it. So you're going to climb back to that same max stage, right? 20,000 something. Then you're going to open Game Guardian again, and the value would pulled up initially. It started with a negative 1908. Remember we talked about this in the first video? It's right there, and then you're going to freeze that value this time. Now you're going to prestige again. But this time when you prestige, you're going to stay at your max stage. Actually, sort of, okay, yeah. I actually want to make an addendum. Just when you climb back up to that same max stage, okay. Walk it back. Sorry. Because we're in tournament, there's going to be two values that are the same number when we do this. So you actually don't have to save that initial value. I like to, just so I know the exact number. I make sure there's no issues, but you don't really need to do that. When you climb back to that same max stage again, search for the value again, just like I explained in the first video. And let's say you find a number, negative 1908 676 345. The only difference, because you're in a tournament, you're going to get two entries of that same number. I want you to freeze both of those values and then prestige. And now your tournament number is frozen and your normal stage is frozen. Then you set up a macro to prestige every X amount of minutes, whatever it is for you. It depends on what your max stage is and what level clan you're in. For me, it's about 3.5 minutes, but as my max stage goes higher, that time's going to go higher. And when I was in a worse clan before, it was like 5 minutes. After a few hours of just letting the macro run, you're going to switch to the mana mod APK. I'm going to have a link in the description below. That's just the modded APK that has the unlimited mana on it. You can also just use the normal Play Store version for this part, because all we're going to do is do a legit push. What that means is we're going to try to basically play like a real player, because we always want to get our max stage like a legit person. That way we never get banned. Well, the cheating part is how much prestiges and how many relics per minute we're getting compared to the normal human being. With the macros we're cheating, and with the 5 minute compared to the normal 50-minute cheating, right? I like to use a mana modded just because then I don't have to wait for mana. I can just constantly have my skills running, and if you're, yeah, I shouldn't have to really explain myself. If you know the mechanics of the game, you'll understand why you need the skills to really actually push. So then you push, takes you like 45 minutes, maybe an hour. Now this is your new max stage. Then you're just going to repeat the earlier steps. You're going to, you know, just go, I'll put this in the description, these steps. But that's just pretty much your tournament prep. The main thing is just understanding there's two values during a tournament that you have to freeze on top of the one sword master, so 3 total. And don't modify any values during tournaments. Meaning, let's say you saved your value at 20,000. If you prestige, you go down to 18,000 and you modify it to 20,000 and then you prestige. That means the tournament's gonna track you going from 18,000 to 20,000 in 5 minutes, and everyone else in the tournament is also gonna see that, and you're gonna get manually reported and manually banned. That's pretty much the main thing. Don't modify values, just freeze them so you stay at the stage that you manually climb to, if that makes sense. That's gonna really lower the chance of you getting banned. And that's about it. Yeah, that's my Tap Time Suit tournament guide for this cheat. Probably putting out some other videos just explaining more mechanics of the game that cheaters need to understand if they don't want to get caught, and if they want to raise their max stage and not hit the soft cap. You know, I'll be talking about pat levels, tighten chests, etc., etc. But you definitely, if you want to understand this video, if you're confused about anything, go back and watch the first video. Like I said, it's 21 minutes, but it's really important to understand everything I said there. How the anti-cheat works, how this cheat works, how you identify that you have the right value found, etc., etc. So yeah, have a great day, guys. Like, comment, and subscribe. And if you have any questions, leave them in the comments below. And if a lot of you ask similar questions, I'll make videos that respond and respond to those questions and explain the issues that you're having. Yeah, have a good day.